Hey there, TOC Town. This is Lady Nick, your social media red guide. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel once again. We're going to continue our heart health celebration by giving you journal prompts and what you should be using your planners for. It's a different idea, a different segment that we're doing for February, which is mostly celebrated as Valentine's Day. But in accordance to that, I wanted to also give you some things that can benefit not only your physical heart but also your mental heart. So we're on O, P, and Q for this segment. We're on P, Q, R. So for P is paper trail, which is what I wrote down, but the original list had products to try, password tracker, and also projects. As an event planner, your paperwork is going to be vital to keeping a lot of things organized as well as structured. People change their minds. People want to shoot for the moon a lot of times. And if you're the person responsible for keeping the budget in line, then having it written down is going to be vital to you as an event planner and also, a business owner. I always take notes, even if it's just for a phone call. Now that we have Evernote, I will be transitioning some of my paper notes into a computer format, but my planner will be used as a backup. So, okay, for Q, we have quote questions to ask. A lot of times when you have a certain phone call, especially if it's an important one, AT&T manager taught me this a long time ago. Thanks so much, Cheryl. I'm still using your advice. But one thing that she taught me as a former manager was that she always wrote the questions down of what the conversation may be about. Even if they don't ever touch on that subject, because, throughout the conversation, different questions get asked and different answers, and the conversation may go in a different direction from what you intended. But one thing that once you have your questions written, even if something goes astray during the phone call, or even, your session, your question and answer session that you're asking during an interview, then pretty much when you have it written down, you can say, you know what, hold on a second, let me just check my paperwork for a second to make sure I asked everything. People are mostly, polite enough, especially in the business arena, to give you that couple extra seconds. So in your mind, review your questions so you have a focus before you get on the phone call. And then even afterwards, jot down some notes about what you talked about or what you talked through, because that's going to be vital during the contract, making sure all your points are in the contract. Okay, last but not least is R. In your planner, you can put recipes to try, Pinterest. You can always make sure, let's say there's a new staff meeting, you want to try a new recipe on them because a certain, client may like it. You always try it first before you give it to the potential client. A reading log, leaders are readers, can't say anything much more about that. And also when you want to reference it for students, you have the specific reference right there in front of you. And race is the run. I'm not a runner, but I do support other runners who run marathons, from time to time, different races, different events. So especially if you're an event planner for that community, then you want to write stuff in your paper planner, and maybe even go as far as dedicating a specific insert or a specific section for that specific race. So, no, I won't talk about the presidential race we just came through. Okay, I think that concludes the P, Q, and R session for today. I'm getting a lot better rolling through these. So I am going to finish out all of them through Z. If you want to stay tuned, they will be posted, for the rest of the week. And let me know your comments. What are you thinking? Where are you traveling? Are you journaling while you're traveling? I love to know those things within the planner community. Leave them in the comment section down below. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification button if you want to know when our next post is coming out. We have a lot of things planned for the fall of 2017, and I look forward to sharing with you. Take care.